Hello. It is Q&A time. My name's Fatmum and we're doing a Q&A because this pandemic is, making it pretty hard to tattoo, so I got to come up with something to do so I don't go insane. So I'm going to answer all your questions. Here's a question. Would you trade in your right arm for a Bionicle tattoo machine arm? No. Because how am I going to do shit? All I can do is tattoo. I could do that with my hand. If I have a Bionicle tattoo, can I trade it out for other? No. So I'm spending way too much time on this question. Oh, here we go. Okay, here's a big one. How to start a tattoo career. How to start a career in tattooing. Easy. So easy. Just do it. I'll have to do a whole separate video for this, but basically, just do it. You don't need an apprenticeship anymore. Look, be safe. This is all my opinion. So be safe. First and foremost thing you need to do is make sure you're not hurting anyone, and don't tattoo anyone if you wouldn't pay for it yourself. Don't charge unless you would pay for it yourself. Just practice on yourself. If you're not willing to practice on yourself, then no one else should get a tattoo from you. Practice, and then once you're confident on yourself, tattoo some friends for free. And once you've done that, your friends of friends will come, and then the snowball will roll. That's a saying. The snowball will roll. I will go into that in another video one day. Someone asked the question, beans. They didn't say anything with it. Personally, I make a really good bougie. I call it a bouillon toast, and it's beans on toast. You fry the bread with olive oil, good olive oil. No, it's cheap shit. Good olive oil, cheese, Worcestershire sauce, pepper, coriander, stuff. It's shit. It's horrible. Don't eat it. If you were a mermaid, what color would your tail be and why? Camouflage, so I can sneak up on bitches. What? What's your favorite farmyard animal? Probably pig. I was bit by a pig once. Fun story. I nearly went on Dick and Dom in the bungalow, and you have to tell them one question, one fact about yourself. And mine was going to be that I went to this farm with my family, and every single animal was do not feed. You will get bit. And then me and my ma found some pigs, and there wasn't a sign for it, so I fed it, and it bit me. And at the end of the field, it said, do not feed the pigs. So if you were a vegetable, including tomatoes, which one are you? Tomato. It's my favorite vegetable. Fun story, I was on holiday once in Greece. I was hungover, probably still drunk. Went downstairs. It was this family-owned hotel. All the food's out back and stuff. It's just grown in the back garden. And I had a tomato there, and I cried. Genuinely, I cried. It was so good. England doesn't have good produce. How do you make it big as a tattoo artist? How get followers? Have tips? Instagram. It's your job. Instagram will be your job. I do a lot of research into Instagram. I'm really passionate about marketing side of things. I think it's really fun. I've put in way too much time into learning about Instagram, and I think that's one reason that my account does well. Also, just show yourself. Tattoos are very personal, so it's nice to know who you're meeting and who you're going to tattoo from to make sure it's a safe place. So yeah, I think that does help. But if you don't want to be addicted to your phone, don't tattoo. It's horrible. I would be nothing without Instagram. Literally, if Instagram deleted today, what would I do? What would chairs look like if our knees bent the other way? They look the same. If my knees were bending the other way, right? So this is an angle here. My knees will go up here. That's fine. The chairs, I could still sit on this chair. Silly question. Lubis tuzai. I can only speak English. I can barely speak that. So sorry, I don't know that one. Any advice for someone wanting to become a tattoo artist? Yeah, just look. That kind of question is the people that have asked that. The one thing that I think actually makes them become one is doing it. You know, none of this elitist gatekeeping bullshit. If you want to do it, just do it. And if someone tells you no, then, you know, there's kind of like, I feel like the tattoo industry is evolving as something new, and it's becoming like more artists who tattoo rather than tattoo artists. And like, there's a place for trad style, and it's a great style, but there's no place for elitist gatekeeping bullshit. It's not some special club. You are not a god. You're just using a different forum to put your art on. So don't get scared by these bullies telling you can put it up. Don't listen to that. Just do it. Just start. Don't hurt anyone. Be responsible, but do it. Wear gloves. Would you tattoo over scars? I don't think I've experienced enough to do that, or comfortable enough. Maybe one day. Formative childhood books. Look, here's the thing. I don't even know what formative means. So like childhood books, I'm guessing formative is like favorite. I don't know. I can barely speak English, and it's my only language. I'm going to say Hungry Caterpillar. Where is the strangest place you've peed? Yep. This one's great. Nowhere's really strange to pee. I pooed on a swing once in a park. Someone stole my bike in a park. It wasn't even mine, it was my brother's. And I knew they hung out at this park a lot. So I just pooed on the swing. Don't fucking steal my bike. Do you have a butt tattoo? No, I don't. I would like one. The thing about tattooing is like, I feel like other tattoo artists can understand this. You don't really have time to get a tattoo. It's weird. At least I'm like on my ones. I'm not in a tattoo. Like, I'm not with other tattoo artists all the time. So maybe I'm different. What motivates you when you're feeling low? The idea of death, I think, does. I've had one death in my life, and I think what that taught me is like, life is kind of nothing, but if you live your life, this is probably my meaning of life. I think if you wake up every day doing something you love around people you love, with genuinely doing that, and you really, it's not bullshit, you just want to do what you do, and you do it around people you love and share that energy, then you're living your best kind of life. And when you do die, maybe that energy will carry on over in other people's actions, which is, my friend that passed away, the one thing I learned about that was he's lived on like through all of us. So yeah, if I can just do a cent of that, that'd be amazing. So that keeps me going, just being like, nothing really matters, but it does. That's vague, sorry. That's the meaning of life though. Favorite band? The first band I saw was Motorhead when I was 13. I can't do favorites, but Motorhead, one of my favorites is Motorhead. And then it's probably like, I don't know, my favorite band, that's like, it depends. Conor Moccasin, he's great. It's not a band though. Is George Michael your dad? No. Have you ever done a tattoo of a house or building? Yes, I have. It was one of my longest ones. It was stick and poke, and it took like 5 hours, and it should not have taken 5 hours. That was right at the start. If you were to start a revolution, what would it be? Cycling. Only cycling would be the only form of transport. And I'm saying like electric bikes and stuff, and like roads, because a lot of people don't feel comfortable, and like bikes that like disabled people can use and stuff like this. Because cycling, first of all, good for the planet. Second of all, you get there way quicker. Me on a bike, quicker than a train. I got calves the size of big cars, and it's really good for sadness, because it's a form of meditation. You think about it, because you've got to be present. Because if you're not present, you die. You get hit by a car. So cycling, that's what I do. Favorite bug? I used to have a worm farm. Is a worm a bug? Oh, we're asking the real questions over here. Is a worm crumpets or scones? English muffins. That's my answer. Are you single? Yes, I am. I am single. I think I'm a bit too busy for relationships. I can't really focus. And I moved a lot, so I have commitment issues. Favorite TV shows. Top one that I will always rewatch, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And one that I watched recently, Queen's Gambit. I'm never watching Queen's Gambit ever again. It was so good. But I don't want... it's such a good taste in my mouth. I don't want to watch it again in case it's like, it's okay. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm getting a bit bored of lockdown. Like, the most of my career has been in COVID, and it's kind of annoying, this stop and start thing. Like, you get used to doing something you love, and then you're not allowed to do something you love, and then they're like, you can do it again, and then it's like, you can't do it, and then you're like afraid to spend money, you're afraid to do this and that. It's what, but you know what, like, life could be harder, so I'm good. What is love? Brackets, baby don't hurt me. I think love is... I'm making this up. I think love is a sense of like genuine self-validation from someone else. Like a real, where they actually are validating you and you're growing as people. And that's like for friends, that's platonic and sexual, romantic, fun. What is the process when you draw Flash? Do you use and take reference photos? Yeah, I take. So it depends on the Flash. If I kind of get inspiration from random stuff. I just uploaded the other day. I don't know when this is gonna be released. So, some shoes, and it's like a disco ball. I really like disco. So I try to do a lot of disco balls because I don't know. I feel like disco is like a sense of escapism for a lot of people. But I saw these shoes. I was on Pinterest. I used to hate Pinterest. I use Pinterest a lot. I was on Pinterest just scrolling through. I don't even know what I'm looking for, and I'll see something. I'll be like, yeah, okay, we're doing that. And I saw these shoes, and I was like, all right, they look cool. How could I make them better? I was like, fucking disco ball. Fucking turn those shoes into a disco. Favorite pasta? The shell ones. They're fucking good because they hold like the sauce. Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings? Probably Lord of the Rings. When I was younger, my grandparents used to live in Scotland, and they lived in like quite a Lord of the Rings-esque place, like just beautiful. And my granddad let me watch like all of them in one day, and it was fucking great and scary, but not as scary as Jaws. I don't like I've never finished Jaws, and I can't swim because of it. Least and most favorite quality in a person. Favorite qualities, style, like fashion. Fucking love that. Just expressing yourself through like clothing is fucking interesting to see how people do that. Being like upfront, like being very honest. Like if you're trying to organize hanging out and then someone's bailing and they're very like, I got to do this and that, blah, blah, blah. But they're just like, I don't want to come because I can't be bothered. I'm like, I like that. That's fucking honest. Or so, because it's a difference between like being an asshole and being honest for a nice reason, you know? Least favorite. Probably just like toxicity. I can't speak English. We've discussed this already. Probably, yeah, just toxic kind of like behavior where you're just like bringing other people down, like being negative with no substance to it. I feel like you're allowed to be negative if there's substance and there's reason. Like if someone is being a dick and you call them out for being a dick and you give them a reason why and you construct them and you say, this is why and this is how you should do better. And do you want to discuss it? And you discuss it. That's great. But if you just straight up just been an asshole, no one wants that. Life's hard enough already. No one wants your negative shit. Get the fuck out of it. Goodbye. Okay. That's it. I hate that fucking shit. Be nice. It's nice to be nice. It's not hard. Just don't speak. It's classic. Probably one of the best sayings is like, if you have nothing good to say, shut the fuck up. Worst tattoo experience, either you getting a tattoo or giving one. I've never had bad giving tattoo experiences. I feel like my style doesn't attract dickheads, which is beautiful. Which is thanks to everyone who's got a tattoo, by the way. You've all been like fucking gems. Worst experience though for me was I got this tattoo here. I got it when I was like 17. It's a coffin with an egg timer in it, with a heart bleeding into it, with a crown on top and some flowers on bottom. And I designed it. And what it means is life is running out. Egg timer, coffin, heart bleeding into the egg timer. The crown is like, take control of what is inside the coffin, which is your life. And then the flowers are beautiful. So it's like, if you do that, your life will be beautiful. But the guy that gave it to me said he'll break my nose, so that was fun. He was in like a home setup before it was like a thing in Southampton, some dodgy part of Southampton, and he was missing a finger because he got in a fight or something in prison. And I was like, hey man, can I use your toilet before we start? And he says, this isn't a hotel, you're not using my toilet, this is not your house. And I was like, okay, I'll go pee outside. And he was like, if you pee outside, I'll break your fucking nose. I peed outside. He didn't break my nose. Favorite food, favorite song at the moment. Favorite food? I don't know. That's too hard to... Favorite song? My favorite song ever is Charlotte's Thong by Conor Moccasin. Highly recommend it. What do you do before tattooing? What did you do before tattooing? What led you there? This one's a good one. So basically, I studied film. I realized I didn't really enjoy it. It's just not for me. I would rather be the head of a chicken than a tail of a bull, which is a good saying. So I studied film. I don't think I was passionate enough to get somewhere in it. Then I was working bar for a hot second, and then I went into CAF, and then I was kind of lost. I was like, what the fuck am I doing in my life? And then across the road from my CAF is the tattoo parlor Good Times, and an incredible tattoo artist called Z would come in for a coffee, and I would make her coffee. And I had already been tattooing myself like for a while, but I never ever was like, I'm doing this as a job. It was honestly just a bit of fun on the side, like, and I wasn't paid. It was tattooing myself and my friends for free. Like, it was never in my mind to be like, I could do this. And I never been to a tattoo studio before because they kind of give me anxiety, because I feel like it's a cool kid club. But then I met Z, and she's just like a genuinely sweet person. So I felt really comfortable. So I was like, fuck, I need to get a tattoo from her. And so do you. If you're watching, you need to get her stuff. So anyway, so I go get a tattoo, and we're talking about the tattoo industry, and I'm like, yeah, I like tattoo a little. And I fucking regretted it as soon as I said it, because I was like, fuck, she's going to be like, you fucking idiot. Why are you tattooing? Blah, 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 blah. But she was like, oh, sick. Like, do you want to show me? And I showed her. I didn't even know ignorant style was a thing. And then she was like, yeah, this is pretty good. You should start. And that kind of gave me the kick to start. So thank you, Z. Like, I owe you all of this. And that's why, like, I fucking hate elitist bullshit. Because if Z didn't say that, I would not be doing this at all. Like, no, I'm not going to get into it. Some people have said some dumb shit that could have put me off if they were the first people to say it. Like, if that was the first thing I heard. But because Z is the first person I heard, I was like, okay. And then I got to know, like, this whole beautiful tattoo scene, which is just such a loving and sweet family. Like, it's so many artists helped me out at the beginning. So many. I would DM them and be like, yo, how do I do this? How do I do that? And every single one was just like, yo, this ain't like, So yeah, and then Dylan, who worked across the road from me, posted on their story and was like, someone tattoo trash for me. And I was like, yo, I'll do it for tenner. So I did it. Not the greatest setup. And then they gave me the tenner. I think it was a tenner, correct me if I'm wrong. And out of this tenner, it might have been on my card. I look at this tenner and I was like, I just got paid to have fun. What the fuck is this? And then that kick, like realizing that kind of happiness that I never felt before, just pushed me. And then it snowballed from there. So yeah, that's that. So it just naturally happened, which is nice. What would be the absolute worst thing someone can ask you to tat? All right, let me tell you a story. So I wonder if they still follow me. I'm not sure if... Okay, so someone knows I tattoo who is opposite the window of where I tattoo. And one morning in lockdown, I was having a cigarette out my window, and they yell, like, "Yo, you tattoo?" And I was like, "Yeah." trying to relax it, please don't yell. It was early. And then they're like, "Cool, let me get booked in." And I'm really bad at saying no. So I was like, yeah, just DM me. He's like, "What's your Instagram?" in yellow. I'm like, "Fatmum." And he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Fatmum." I'm like, dude, these people are going to hate me around here because I'm just yelling Fatmum. So anyway, they DM me. And it was Usher's... No, it was P. Diddy's back piece. He DM'd me P. Diddy's back piece. I'll put in a photo of it. And he was like, "Yeah, I want this on my back." And I was like, "Dude, like, have you looked at my account? I can't draw. There's no way I'm doing that." And then they were like, "Fine. Can I get some wings on my back?" And then, like, the thing with me is I'm not tattooing for the craft of it. I'm tattooing for the fun of it. So I'm not going to tattoo someone that's not in my style, you know? And it's not because I don't want to tattoo you. It's because it's like, it's not what I do. It's like if a band was to play and then, like, who is like an established band, and then you just yell at them like, "Play a cover." It's like kind of insulting. It's like, it's not a craft for me. It's an art. So I said that. And then they call me racist. They're like, "You're racist for not doing it." I was like, your like ethnic background has nothing to do with why I'm not tattooing you. And for the record, I will tattoo anyone. I don't give a shit who you are unless you're a dick. So yeah, would you rather fish fingers as fingers or slow berries for toes? Slow berries for toes, baby. Because then I can hide. No, because then I can't cycle. Nah, I'll get slow berries for toes, fuck them up, and then get prosthetic. I can't fucking speak English. Prosthetic. It's honestly getting bad. I think I might need to get some help. Prosthetic feet. Fuck it. No, none of them. I don't like that question anymore. Where do you draw a lot of your inspiration from? I don't know. That's the whole thing. That's a whole video. Rusnisa. I believe that's how you say it. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. One of my favorite artists. He's very inspiring. I'll put his handle up. Favorite drug. So I am like pretty fucking wired as it is. Without El Drugos. I like weed. It's nice, I guess. It helps me calm down at night. Do you have any pets? No. Mum and Dad, if you're watching this, I don't have any pets and I never have. I've never had any pets. Not even a fish. I wasn't allowed a fish, and then my sister got a fish and she killed it within a day, and then got another one and killed that within a day. And I wasn't allowed a fish. She got 2. Middle child. I'm a middle child and I wasn't allowed a fish. Have you ever watched Avatar? Yes. What fucking question is that? Yeah, it was good. Would you rather fight 1 horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? 100 duck-sized horses, 100%. One, like, first of all, ducks are strong anyway at the size they are. I would not want to fight one singular normal duck. They are fucking scary. Fucking flapping around and shit. Imagine that the size of a horse. No. 100 duck-sized horses, though, what are they going to do? What are their main attackers, kicking you or biting you? They're so small, like you just stamp on them all. That'd be cute. It'd be funny. It wouldn't be cute. It'd be traumatizing, but like, it'll be fun. Traumatizing fun. Whatever. What's the best decision you've ever made? The best decision I've ever made is probably just like jumping with both feet into this. The way I looked at it was like, if I don't try to tattoo, I will never tattoo. And if I do try to tattoo and it doesn't work, well, it doesn't matter because I still had fun. So, yep. Does your mustache smell like anything? I don't know. Don't really. No. Are you straight? Yo, what the fuck is... Do you know what's really fucking weird? Like, it sounds so woke, but labels, what the fuck's that about? I am what I am, you know? I am Fatmum. Like, I like girls, you know? Guys are attractive. Couldn't fuck one though. Not for me. But you know, maybe in a year, my mind might change. I might love some dick. Do you actually play guitar, or is it an ornament? I play guitar. I would play, but it's too far away. I play guitar, but like I learn every shape of the blues. Such a fucking loser. But I like got busy and then I forgot every shape of the blues. And then I couldn't play the blues no more. And that was a sad moment. But yeah, I can play. Not like incredible, but I can play. How did you get approached for your tattoo license if you're self-taught? Next question. If you had to give up food or sex, which would it be? Which one would you give up and why? Probably sex, because I think, not too sure, I think you need food to like stay alive or something. So like you could give up food and like, let's be honest, how many times a week do you fuck if you're single? Unless you're like a horn dog. What? I'm too busy for sex, so I'll probably die before I even could have sex. So probably sex. I'll give up that. That is it. We are finished. We are finished. We are finito. Thanks for coming. My books are open if you want a tattoo. Fatmum tattoos at gmail.com. If you like clothing, check out Fatmum Apparel. We're going to be doing jumpers. We're going to be doing t-shirts. We're going to be doing tote bags. We're going to be doing everything. Ashtrays. We're going to be doing it all. So check that out. Keep you updated on that one. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. And I'm definitely going to do more videos in the future. Once, COVID's fucked off, because it's just a bit too stressful right now to be doing this, tattooing, t-shirts, and social media management. So yeah, that'll be exciting. Let me know what you think. Let me know how this was. Validate me, please. And that's all. Kiss. Goodbye. Have a good day. Ta-ra. Don't forget to tell your friends you love them. It's nice to be nice. Stay ignorant. All right. Bye-bye.